Let us now look at output variables in Terraform. So far, we have used input variables and reference expressions in our Terraform configuration files. Along with input variables, Terraform also supports output variables. These variables can be used to store the value of an expression in Terraform. For example, let us go back to the configuration file that we used in the previous lecture. We already know that the random pet resource will generate a random pet name using the attribute called ID when we apply the configuration. To save this ID in an output variable called petName, we can create an output block like this. The syntax used to create this output block is the keyword called output followed by the name that we want to call this variable. Inside this block, the mandatory argument for value is the reference expression. We can also add a description, which is an optional argument to describe what this output variable will be used for. Once this block has been created, when we run Terraform apply, we can see that the output variable is printed on the screen. Once the resource has been created, we can also make use of the Terraform output command to print the value of the output variables. The command Terraform output by itself will print all the output variables defined in all the files in the current configuration directory. We can also use this command specifically to print the value of an existing output variable like this. Now, you may wonder where we can make use of these output variables. We already saw that dependent resources can make use of reference expressions to get the output from one resource block as an input to another block. As such, output variables are not really required here. The best use of Terraform output variables is when you want to quickly display details about a provisioned resource on the screen, or to feed the output variables to other IAC tools such as an ad hoc script or Ansible playbook for configuration management and testing. Now, let's head over to the hands-on labs and practice working with output variables.